Okay, let us get into the business. ആർക്കാണ് ചോദിക്കാനുള്ളത്? I prefer English because the aim is also to improve your communication skill, but that doesn't restrict you to ask questions. Probably I will also use bilingual mode for communicating with you. Yeah. Come on, who want to ask?
Hi, DrTPS. Am I audible?
Yeah, continue.
Thank you. Hi, I am Savandas Joy. I am from Pandakal, Mahi. So,
What do you do? You already told, but again you could. Yeah.
I am pursuing my BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering from College of Engineering, Talasheri. Now I am at second year.
That is a Cape College, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, before asking a question, you have told me to write a report on your video, one of your videos.
Yeah.
So, I have prepared a writing on the video on 23rd March 2025. That was interaction with Ashwin Das from Koilandi, Kozhikode. So, why I choose that, I have seen that video a month before, but it stood in my mind because the way you handled the conversation. Sometimes, sorry. So what I understood from that interaction was the problems are created by the receptance of the incident, because he was telling his problems and the way you handled him was insightful for me, because he was telling lot of problems, but you made him understand that those problems were made by the receptance, not by any other means. So we can change the way we look at something by understanding more about that. So, and you have told him to focus more to creative works. So that was a great insight for me. I thank you for that. So my question, I would like to ask you how we can reduce the time span we are spending upon distractions.
What is distraction? You know it's already what is not required for you. നമുക്ക് ആവശ്യമില്ലാത്ത കാര്യം നമുക്ക് തന്നെ അറിയാം. So you have a focus, you wanted to reach somewhere, and you are not walking towards that, but you are walking in some other place. Definitely the time taken for you to reach that place will be more if you get distracted. So what is to be done? Be focused. Decide that the time taken for you to reach there is this much. In between you need rest. Rest cannot be considered as distraction. Rest is also some sort of a distraction, but you require it. Similarly, if you think that social media, mobile, having fun, maybe looking at television, maybe listening to music, if these are some sort of a distraction for you, keep a discipline. One of the best discipline in life is, now I am recording the program on my mobile. Also I am doing a screen grabbing. So I know when I don't keep my phone on flight mode, definitely some ring will come there. So what I have done, I have kept it in flight mode. So for next 1 hour, exactly 1 hour, I will not get any distraction because I have switched it off, almost switched it off. Correct? Now assume I wanted to have water. There is a rule which says 20-second rule. Anything in your catch area, if I have to just pick it, it takes only 20 seconds. Even if I feel like drinking water, if it is not here very close to me, if it is little away, 1 meter away, I will not pick it up. If it is close to me, I will pick it up. So always keep your phone at least 1 meter away. I am not saying next room and all that, right? Assume you want to study, you are very serious. Gift your phone to somebody else at home. Tell your mother. I'll tell you, the love towards you will become double. You just hand over the phone to your mother and say, for 1 hour, don't disturb me. Even if somebody calls, you pick it up and say, my son is studying, don't disturb me. They will make a double omelette for you. You understood? You are giving a signal saying that I am going to be studious. You make a discipline. See, DrTPS can be contacted at any time at night up to probably 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. But I will not pick up any call before 10 o'clock in the morning. My phones are on flight mode in the morning. Correct? I have made a discipline. I will not attend any call in the early morning because I have my private time. Got it? Keep the discipline in any action. Distraction will not be there. And another one, assume that you know one chapter to study, you require 1 hour or maybe 3 hours or 4 hours. Decide that I am going to make a note out of this chapter. Create a question paper after completing that chapter, then only I'll stop. Creating question paper is the best method to confirm you have studied. Not answering somebody's question paper, realize it. And assume you make question paper and same questions are repeated in any of the question bank or previous questions. You are a wonderful student. Anybody can answer questions, but creating questions comes only when you are really brilliant. Got it? So I'll tell you, when I was doing my masters, I happened to be student of great professors in this country. That's my credit. Whether it is Veda, I was one of the best master student. If it is Vastu, I am one of the best master student. On astrology, I am one of the best master student. On Samadhi, I am the best master student. On many occasions. And wonderfully, I was one of the best student of the best professor of mathematics in India. During that time. I am not saying traditionally. And when I was doing my MPhil, after MSc, we need to go to research. We need an MPhil. It was 1 year. I continued my research and I was doing MPhil. My professor gave me an assignment, prepare question paper for all the examinations. He is the chairman of board of studies. But he asked me prepare 50 questions. Only 5 questions will come. If somebody can prepare 50 questions from a textbook, I am sure. And you know what happened? Same questions came. Because he has only picked up from that. He was only setting question paper. He knew that I will make the toughest question paper. When somebody is asking, a professor is asking you to prepare a question paper, will you make silly? No. So, when you finish one chapter, decide that I am going to make a question paper. Answer the same question paper after a week by yourself. You understood? By the time you have completed another 5 chapters, maybe 5 subjects or 10 chapters, 10 subjects, you are the brilliant boy. I must have corrected, or I have corrected, not must have, 100% everybody's write-up who have written to me. I have not seen anybody saying, yeah, this is the change you have made. I have noticed the change. This is how I have written, but you have corrected like this. That means you are very casual in doing. A serious student is not casual in any actions. You know, when I am giving assignments, it is to assess you, not to know about you. And I wanted to give one assignment to everybody so that the uniformity and measuring people becomes easier for me. When something is written and given, when somebody else have corrected, you must notice what change I have made. Got it? Why am I saying this? If you have this habit, When you read, what you will do? You will also become very careful. You will not read lines, you will read between lines. After one paragraph, you will think, if I write the same paragraph, how do I write? You understood? Somebody has written, some professor has written some book. Assume you are writing the book. Now, I am asking you, you should prepare a question paper as a professor is preparing a question paper. That is possible only when you write a book as a professor is writing a book. Think your chapter, how do you write? One chapter which you have learned, which is most favorite chapter for you. Why am I able to, and how am I able to write 40 books in 3 years in different subjects? I am an author. Why am I an author? Give me a topic, I know how to make it into a textbook. Got it? You can all do that, but you have to be very careful. Why I am not accepting when somebody is writing and sending me, yeah, perfect. No, there are plenty of mistakes. If I read any of them, others may laugh at you. I'll tell you, there are plenty of mistakes. Got it? I don't want my students who at least listen to me for some time make such mistakes. Grammar should be perfect. See, what is that I am seeing is, you are not, when you are reading a textbook, you must understand you are not reading one paragraph. The whole chapter from beginning to end is not a paragraph. It is multiple paragraphs, multiple subheadings. You have been reading textbooks for so many years. Have you not noticed? And when I am giving instruction to you, I have given dotted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Got it? So that means each point what I have asked for should become one paragraph. That means one paragraph is written by you, indicate one point which I asked you to elaborate. So what should happen in your reading habit? When I am reading one paragraph, write one point. Your reading completes only when reading one paragraph, I have a note beside me where I will write one point. Next paragraph, one point. Third paragraph, one point. Suppose your chapter finished, you should have 20 points, because minimum 20 paragraphs will be in a chapter. That means you have 20 points, you can take it and then speak on that. You can give a lecture, you can teach somebody. A good student is one who can teach. So I have got only 2 departments. Wherever I go, learn to teach, learn to learn. I say I am only L&T department and L&L department. Every subject is one and the same. L and L, learn to learn. Learn to learn is making notes. And taking notes will help you to make notes. So first to take note. Now this lecture is happening. I told take notes, make notes. All that blah 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 is not required, but you should write take notes, make notes. L and L, L and T. So you should know how to abbreviate what I am speaking. Similarly, you should know how to abbreviate your textbook. I have got plenty of write-ups. Every lecture which I attend, I will start writing. And so much I have gathered in my life. If I want, I can sit, open it up and start writing books on that. When YYC, when all these lectures were happening, I was noting down, and that became a book at the end, and I gifted to them, saying that this is a book which we have conducted. And then they started writing books. They said, oh, this way you can make books. Yeah, this way you can make books. All the Orchid discussion which I had, I made a book. Nobody in the world would have made Orchid discussion in a book. Understood? Anything serious, not become casual. So when you are reading, be very serious. To be serious, these are the steps. Okay. Writing also you have to be serious. I am not seeing some of them write so casually, no. How can somebody make such mistakes? I don't understand. You may be a graduate, postgraduate, so many. Higher the qualification, I am seeing more mistakes. 9th class child wrote fantastic, but whereas a graduate and postgraduate among you have written so bad, if I read it, it becomes shame for that institute, not for you. Understood? And communicate well. Most important, communicate. And don't communicate when it is not necessary. See, I am saying there is a meeting now. I am sending to 200 people. If everybody thumbs up, everybody says I will attend, my time is wasted unnecessarily reading it. You attend or not, how does it matter to me? So don't anything which is having action only, take actions. Any casual writing is a waste of time. It is distraction for me. When Kavita writes I will be sharp 6:30 joining, it's a distraction for me. But I don't mind because I do multiple parallel things. I am a multitasker in most of the cases. I may be talking to somebody, I may be reading it, I am giving assignments. Understood? But don't do it for not my sake. You are wasting your time. And you are wasting only one time for me, but I am wasting 200 people this time. I said don't. Yesterday also I said. And somebody, I am saying how to be casual. I am taking this as an example. Somebody says hi. How does it matter whether hi or not? Then I have to send a message, all codified, so it becomes fast for me. Your introduction, please. It's not stored in my. Don't. And even after telling multiple times, you write in Malayalam, in English script. Don't ever do that. You are all high professional. Either write in Malayalam, using a Malayalam script, or write in English in an English alphabet. Don't use English alphabet to write Malayalam. It is horrible. Right? Yesterday somebody has written, how much pages and pages. To decodify, I need lot of time. There is no method. Automatic method is also not there. Understood? So be very careful. While you are writing also, I am saying, that's why I am saying, while writing, you decide you write in such a fashion, you can read it carefully, and you are in a digital world. You can always use phone for that purpose, but keep your phone on the flight mode so that you don't access anything else. Make it a discipline. You can take notes, you can write, all this can be done, and use all the gadgets today. Don't think that I am correcting all your text. I am using ChatGPT, Gemini, whatever comes to me, but I have a format. I know how to put it, but I do corrections, otherwise it will not give you the way I want it. I do some corrections and send it, so that it becomes easier. Don't write it today. Don't use pen and paper to send anything to somebody, because it's a JPEG file. And in your telephone also, make sure, you can imagine, I get thousands of messages, thousands of videos, thousands of phone. My phone is always clean and clear. The reason is automatic download is off. There are settings which is required. You should learn how to keep your automatic off. Never download it, any of the information which you send. I don't keep it for more than a day. Right? I download it, take it onto my laptop, do processing what I want, or pending processing. Systematic, I put all the dates. Similarly, when you read also, write the date first on the top. And when you finish, after a week, exactly after a week, put the date there and put a half page free. I have to write this exam. Be systematic in life. Your most of the time is wasted. Distraction is one time waste. Another time waste is you keep searching for many things. Correct? I don't. I will show you my Bhagavad Gita, because soon after this I have got a Bhagavad Gita recording. You can see my Bhagavad Gita with full of markings. Each sloka, how is it connected to another sloka? While each time when I read, I know, this sloka is connected to this. I make a record and keep it, so that next time I don't have to search. Whatever comes to my mind is kept in writing. Tag it there, put it there. This is see, there is a saying that your book has to be dog-eared book. That's an old proverb. That's because not hardbound. If this book is not hardbound, this would have been like this, and that is called a dog-eared book. Over usage of any book will have. Understood? Use it thoroughly. Now notes becomes tablets, guliga, and that will be your what you can use for your exams, not for copying but for no revision. You understood? But do it. It's a beautiful question. I think for all exams it is useful, even while reading newspaper. All my newspaper reading sessions are like that. When you read a newspaper, see that it is like a drama in front of you. Who are the role players? Who are the people involved? What is the discussion happened? Where it happened? All these questions should be there. So why are you searching? When I am reading the title, I am searching. Who are the people? Where it happened? When it happened? How it happened? What happened? And my answer will be all this. So all WWWWH is there. I fill it up. Looking at it or without looking, I can describe all the news. Because I know already this is what I am looking for, right? So look for information in the textbook. That means you are curious. You are very curious. It becomes a thrilling experience. Reading becomes a thrilling experience. Okay? Yeah. Good enough. Anybody else?
Thank you, Dr.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. TPS. So I need to thank you once more because today I had to make a video, introductory video to one of my campus bodies named Tinkerhack. So the video, when I was previously sending you the video, I had some doubts, but today when I made video for them, I had a bit more clarity. My doubts are a little bit over. So I thank you for that.
Wonderful. You know the best universities in abroad, their selection, they will ask you to make a video and send it. Don't think that Dr. DPS is doing just for fun. You want to go to Cambridge, they will ask you, write an SOP and send it. After that, SOP anybody can copy and write. You can get on ChatGPT and make it done. But speaking, you will have to do it. So I am doing it with a greater purpose, and I believe that you are all with me for longer time, so that you are furnished better and better every day. Every activity is meant for that. Okay, good, wonderful. Thank you so much. Yeah.